What's happening, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Bloodborne Casual. I will be your Prince Charming today, as we finished up with the Shadows of Yharnam, and now we're going to go into Byrgenwerth. Just make sure that we got some consumables attached. And here we go. This was definitely one place that really freaked me the hell out when I first got in, because it's like you don't really fight anything like these things anywhere else in the game. Not even in the dungeons, I don't even think. So it's just like, what the fuck is that? And if you're already kind of traumatized by bugs, this is not the place for you. But those suckers are fast, and I believe they inflict frenzy, which is really annoying. So they're not very fun. Not very fun to play with. Get our lamp here. There's usually a few of them walking around. This area is not particularly big. It's a very easy area to get through. There's not much exploring. I mean, I guess it's really just the college, but it's kind of a shame. I wish there was like a little bit more to it, considering that it's like a place of learning and Byrgenwerth is so important, and then it's just kind of like meh, you know. There's like not much there's not much else here, and like maybe from a design perspective, maybe they wanted to give everyone a little bit of a break. Ooh, that was a miss. Because like Shadows is such an intense fight, and then you're like going from, you know, a crazy dense annoying forest into, you know, this place. So maybe they wanted to give you a break, but I think I was always a little surprised that this place was a little sparse. I mean, there's definitely lore here, and there's some important enemies that we encounter that tell us a lot about stuff, but I also wonder if the reason it's so empty has anything to do with a lot of the students leaving and branching out. And maybe that has a lot to do with the Nightmare Mensis, because once we go more into the Nightmare, that's when you really start getting into where all the students are. I just think it's surprising that you don't run into a bunch of scholars here. Yeah, the only person we end up finding here that's still at this institution is Willem. Which, I mean, when we meet him, he's very much far gone, so it could just be that, you know, he spent the rest of his time just trying to ascend, and everyone else was like, alright, bro, like, I guess we're leaving. Alright, I'm gonna try and get these guys one at a time, because they're brats. He's too far to lock on, so I'm just gonna fail at throwing a knife. Maybe a pebble works. Or just a good swing. There we go. Come get boom hammered. I'm gonna try and get you as well. Mostly because there's like, I think it's called an arcane flower, but yeah, there's a nasty dude behind there and I don't want to get his attention just yet. Design of an enemy. Kind of reminds me of the Gaping Dragon a little bit. It's just so creepy. Get our items. Now we're gonna get a lot of wisdom here. All these vines. And then this very odd vine that's just sticking out of the ground into nothing. I don't know if it just got clipped out or it's the game. I don't know. I haven't really noticed that before. It's just kind of there. Woohoo. Hey, bro. Don't think I forgot about you. It is cool, though, that, you know, coming here and then seeing how much Bergenworth had deviated from the church, and they're just obsessed with eyes. I mean, people are turning into bugs with a million eyes. It's pretty freaky. Get our loots. Loot, loot, loot. There is a nasty lady up there. Just making room in case we have to fight down here. Open up this door. I can hear her walking around. I'm not crazy, right? That wasn't a shadow. Oh well. Alright, give ourselves some space. So once we go up the stairs, she's gonna come on at us. You can see all their experiments. It's like weird guinea pigs. I think they're like the little slugs. I don't know, they're really weird. Get these chairs out of the way. Ooh, couches are too thick. Alright. Alright, madam. This is also where you first meet the choir. Like, you've already heard about the choir when we were going to the abandoned workshop. Oof, can't believe all that hit. But this is the first time you actually see a member of the choir here. And of course, you know, using Rosmarius and also Arcane. Come here, I just need one more good hit on you. And goodbye. Rest in pieces. Alright. All these eyeballs. I mean, this is when you start really getting the idea that they're just harvesting and studying eyes, hence insight, eyes on the inside. It's pretty gross. Some huge-ass eyeballs, too. I don't know what the hell was dropping that. And you got your summons here. Damien of Mensis, so it's really interesting. We're already getting the School of Mensis here. Which makes sense, because they were another part of Bergenworth. And there's another summon, which I don't remember. Yeah, we can't get that yet. Key's upstairs. But I want to check out that other summon first, because I don't really remember that being there. And it's a deeper red color than the other. And it's Henrik. Which is really interesting because we killed Henrik. So this would technically be, I guess, a nightmare version of him. I mean, honestly, it'd be cool if you summoned him and he came as a red phantom. I don't think that's what happens. I mean, I was kind of tempted to summon him, but yeah, look at the difference in color. It's like that's more of a normal sign. And then you come over here, and that's fucking red. That's red. So he's coming straight from the nightmare. Which is cool, because I guess if you have the DLC, then that kind of puts into another lore point for Henrik, that he, you know, after we kill him, he definitely gets stuck in the nightmare. It would be really fucking cool, though, if he came in as like a red phantom, but they don't do that in this game. But that would have been really fucking cool to see him come in like that. Alright, there's another little bug-eyed freak up here. It's kind of dangerous to fight him on the ledge, but do it. Oof. Guys, gross. Get our empty phantasm shell. Now we can open the gates to see Willem. Just looking at all this stuff here. I want to break it. We're gonna break it. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of... I mean, I hope there's more breaking stuff in Elden Ring. It's just very... It's very entertaining. Make sure you actually talk to him so you can get your insight. I don't think you get it if you just attack him. Getting his little kin growths. Alright, mister. It's time to meet your maker. Oh, the agony. Thank you for that eye rune. It's so good. Okay. Got ourselves dressed up. Dressed to impress. And we're ready to fight Rom. This was always one of my favorite parts of just jumping in here. Oh, it's so freaking cool. I think I ran around for a while the first time trying to figure out what exactly, like, where you're supposed to go. And it's like, oh, yeah, you are supposed to jump. Good old Rom. Such a blockhead. As his name suggests, his head is vacuous. It's a fucking rock. So you don't want to hit his head because your attacks are just gonna block, bounce off. So, I always feel terrible. Good rule of thumb, I like to just whack him a little bit, run around the spiders. I don't even pay attention to them. Find an opening and hit him again until he disappears. Oof, man, spiders hit hard too. I just think it's a waste of time clearing them out because there's just so many, and it's not really worth it. And yeah, we have our lightning Ludwigs right here, so it's gonna make quick work of Rom. If you have the Tonitrus or Bolt Paper, it'll do you well. Yeah. Running and rolling. Rolling and running. Especially because you want to steer clear of that. And I apologize if you hear slopping in the background because my dog just decided to drink a ton of water while I'm recording. Dodge, dodge. Oh, one more hit ought to do it. There we go. And donezo. Very, very easy. And now we're gonna go talk to... Well, not even talk to, but we're gonna go see Queen Yarnum. And see this cutscene, which will end our episode.